My name's Lori. I'm 44 years old. I'm a mother to 3 grown men, and I've been happily married to my husband for the past 16 years. I faced a lot of tragedy in my life with my parents. I have unfortunately lost both of my parents at very young ages to pancreatic cancer. It was enough to scare me, but not enough to make me start becoming healthy at that point in time. I have been obese my whole entire life. I have yo-yo dieted. I've lost 50 pounds. I've gained 50 pounds. I lost it again. I put back on 70 pounds. Over the years, I've owned various pieces of exercise equipment. I've tried all the fad diets out there. Needless to say, none of those ever really helped me at all. Past February, I read a post on Facebook and it was inviting me to join the challenge group. But by that point in time, the scale had almost hit 300 pounds and I did not want to see that number on the scale. So when I saw this post on Facebook, I sent for more information. And through that, I actually met up with a local person who I knew. And with that, I got started. Most of the Beachbody programs kind of scared me at that time. I started with the Slim and 6 program. I went on from Slim and 6 to the 21-day fix. Then I tried Paleo when it came out. Then I started T25. And I actually made it through Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. And I absolutely love the program. I'm now happy to say I'm on my 3rd week of Insanity Max. And it's awesome. I can do it, and it's something I never would have been able to do a year ago. So far, I've been able to lose 75 pounds, 36 inches. My clothing size have dropped from a size 22, 24 to a size 14. And actually on Christmas Eve, I put on a brand new pair of size 14 jeans to go out in, and they were baggy. I feel wonderful. I feel stronger. I have more energy than I ever thought I would have. And I hope my story helps you and will help inspire others to follow in my footsteps.
Hello, my name is Amy and I'm here to share with you my weight loss journey. I'm a Southern girl, as if you couldn't tell. Born and raised down here in the South with our good old fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and mashed potatoes. Yeah, the cliches are true. As if that wouldn't lead to a life of obesity to begin with. I lost my father when I was only 10 years old. I was daddy's girl, and definitely it left a hole in my heart that was never filled. I learned at an early age emotional eating, and that stuffing myself with food momentarily eased the pain. What I didn't realize at 10 years old was that it was going to pack on pounds, and eventually I would be teased, and it left me with more pain. So I learned to eat more and more, and the guilt that I felt because of that led to more problems. The biggest catalyst in my weight gain was when my mother, who was one of my best friends, was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was terminal breast cancer, and we both knew her odds were very poor. That was what would throw me over the ravine, so to speak. The loss of my mom led to more emotional eating. The guilt that I felt over not being able to save her or to help her. I hated myself. I found myself at over 335 pounds. I was miserable. Somewhere deep down inside, I had this burning passion to do something different about it. At the time, I didn't realize that it was God. It was God trying to do something to show me that my life was meant for more. That my mom may have died, but that my life wasn't wasted just because she was gone. That I needed to stand up and do something about it, lest I become another statistic from obesity-related disease like both of my parents. So I decided to have weight loss surgery. Boy, that was a mistake. I did not know at the time that it would fail. Yeah, I lost a little bit of weight, not enough to justify my 335 pounds. I gave up. I didn't know what else to do. In July of 2013, I went ziplining. Crazy, yeah, I know. So I get the family pictures back and I'm like, who is that? It was me, the biggest I'd ever been. I'd gained almost all of my pre-surgical weight back, the heaviest I'd ever seen myself, and I was disgusted. That day I got on the computer. I found Alyssa and I found out all about these challenge groups, and she encouraged me to get started. You can do it. She believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. I said, what the heck? Jumped in feet first, learned clean eating, drank my Shakeology every day, and guess what? It worked. So after losing a good amount of weight in the first few months, I approached Alyssa and I said, everybody needs this. I want to help people that have 50 pounds, 100 pounds of weight to lose. And she said, let's do it. Become a coach. I never looked back. I've lost over 150 pounds. I've become a coach. I have accountability. I have my journey to share with you and everyone else in this world. I want to free anyone and everyone who needs it. After all, isn't that what life is about? Saving lives, altering the future, restoring health, and instilling belief. Belief that you can do this. You can do anything you set your mind to. So what I challenge you today is to step outside your prison, whatever it may be. Rise above your circumstances. Live your best life yet. That's what I'm going to do.
Hello, my name is Rachel Salinetro, and my story is a little bit backwards. I've been an athlete since birth, love being physically active. Got into HIIT training after high school, boxing, biking, you name it, I did it. Just 7 months ago on May 30th, I was on my way to work. I fell asleep at the wheel and I wrecked my car. I was in a coma for 4 days. I was on life support for 3 days. I broke pretty much the entire right side of my body. 3 broken toes, my femur snapped out of my leg. I now have a metal rod placed in there permanently. 3 broken ribs, a lacerated liver, ruptured spleen, broken vertebrae in my neck, hairline fracture in my skull, 2 frontal lobe brain bleeds. But that's all. Not that big of a deal, right? To be totally honest, that sucked, but mentally, all I kept thinking was, what if I can't run again? What if I can't play sports? How am I going to deal with that? I was thinking about it, it was tearing me apart, but then something clicked in my head. All I kept saying was, don't give up. Keep going. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. I went through 6 weeks of physical therapy. 2 weeks after finishing physical therapy, I got my insanity certification. I just wanted to have fun with it, and I was like, okay, cool, yeah, let's start some classes. Yeah, I can do one-on-one personal training, but I had no idea how much of a mental strength and emotional strength that it took. Way more than physical ability. This is what I want to say. There's nothing special about me. I'm skin and bone and muscle, just as anybody else. It was a decision. Anybody can be an inspiration. You have to make that choice to inspire others or inspire yourself, because that's the only way change is going to happen is within you. Rebuild yourself from your own destruction. It can be anything. You can save yourself and rebuild somebody that's more beautiful. Hope is always there as long as your heart's beating. Hope is always there as long as you're still breathing. I don't care if you lose a limb. I don't care if you've went through surgery. I don't care if you've been in an accident. Not one thing in this world is impossible. So go take on the world. Thank you for allowing me to share my story. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks.